Guys, let's go ahead and talk about MSP, right? And this is a very important topic to understand because I've scaled up this company to a very significant mark. I've helped scale up other companies as well, and this is a more of a personal story as well as for helping you understand what is really required for you to scale your business. This is a mistake that people in every single industry make, and not just real estate. But it's very, very important to understand that, an MSP principle is applied on everything you do whenever you want to scale up your business, right? So let's go ahead and talk about that, and let's draw it out and let's show you guys how you would scale up, right? So, the first stage is M, the second stage is S, the last stage is P, right? So let's talk about the first stage of M. Yeah, the first stage is, your M process where, you do door knocking and you do cold calling, the organic stuff. This stuff works and you validated it. Then you go into, you close your first deal. You understand that, hey, this stuff works. And then you go into your, you're trying to make your service delivery good, fulfill your clients better. But then now you're probably in this program because you're on the M2 stage, which is pretty easy to get to, right? M2, right? And then comes S2. And then comes P2. Let me explain this in depth, and I'm going to erase this and I'll show you guys that. So M2 is when you start to invest into some sort of paid ads, start to apply some leverage, okay? Here's the sad reality, guys. Most of us never make it past M2, S2, or P2. And it's a very simple reason, right? We start focusing on the wrong thing. We start going right to left, or middle, left, right. And as long as you focus on marketing first, then sales, then your product delivery, or your admin or paperwork and stuff later on, you'll do just fine. You'll make a lot of money. And you need to really focus on being a marketer first. And then, what can you do to bring in more customers and not have that scarcity, right? And then you can work on your sales. And the way I would look at this is like, first of all, marketing. You run paid ads. You solve for that. You're getting leads, right? I'm gonna write L there, and you learn how to convert these online leads, right? And that's the biggest hurdle right here. This is a very big hurdle, right? Because converting online leads is where a lot of us will go wrong. Well, once you sort of conquer that, then you're good, right? And then you can work on your product because now you've solved for marketing and sales with cold online leads. Yeah, anyone can do referrals. Anyone can do organic, but you solve for M2 and S2. Now you can make your product better, right? You can fulfill your clients better. Whatever you want, you can, up your status, up your game, make your product better. If the money is there, invest into some sort of assets that would position yourself as an expert, right? Make your product better. And I'm not just talking about marketing your clients' properties. I'm talking about actually acquiring customers, right? Because the best agents are the best marketers, right? And look at Ryan's hand, right? And he's pretty much a full-time content creator now. And your product is the last one you want to work on, right? Yeah, now you can start offering more better videos for your customers. Then you can start offering really, really creative stuff. And then comes the final stage, which is a lot of us won't ever reach it. And this comes down to having a lot of factors, right? Not carrying through. A lot of us will even get out of the business in a little bit because real estate is hard, commission-based sales is hard, and it's usually just gotten a couple things. And then P3, right? So once you sort of validated it, you want to go to marketing 3, which is you scale up ad spend on Facebook lead gen because now you already know how to convert it. And then you start investing into more traffic sources. So you start investing into YouTube ads. You start investing into Google traffic. These are more expensive, but they're a little bit more intent-based. But you want to do Facebook ads because you want to get Facebook ads done and outsource it to someone that can handle all those leads if you don't have the time to work them, right? YouTube and Google, it's more content-based strategy. And Google is a little bit more intent-based, but again, it's really expensive to run. And it's understandable though. Once you make it profit, you want to look at yourself like a CEO, right? And now you go to S3 when you start building a sales team, and this is another hurdle that you want to come across, right? It's once you already know how to convert and generate your own leads, not your own leads, well, because generating leads can take time, but you know how to convert online leads, you can start applying leverage. You can either teach an assistant to qualify leads and, start to give them back to you, right? Or that assistant can start, you can have a team underneath you, and the assistant would pre-qualify and start conversations and forward them on to other agents. Or simply, you can just round robin leads, and we've done that for brokerages and teams as well. And this is very important. It's a progression, right? MSP progression. And S3, you can scale this up as much as you want. If you have a big enough team, right, you can do so much stuff. You could like, for example, for our own sales team, like, we'd spend anywhere from $60,000 to $100,000 a month on advertising, because we have a lot of systems in place to convert those leads coming in, right? And that just also, as an agent, if you don't have systems in place to convert and you don't know how to convert yourself, why even build a team? Why build a team that's going to be, based on the premise of lead generation conversion when you don't know how to do it yourself, right? Especially with online leads. And there's a little bit of a disconnect there as well. I've seen it happen in the industry. And, we want to really conquer that. And then, the product, right? This is when you can really up it, right? You can get that nice car, nice watch, nice Rolex, nice suit, up that game, fulfill your clients to the highest level, get those, kick-ass videos coming in there and really crush it with everything and put together the whole package so your customers like, holy crap, this person is an expert. This dude knows what he's doing, right? This guy is a boss. This girl is a boss. Like, you got that. That's when that's on the P3, right? And you can really have like a full-time content team, and you could take M3 to whatever level you want. You could call it M4 and have like a video team following you around. But again, most of us don't actually reach that point, and it just comes down to the basics, right? So anytime you're thinking about scaling, focus on marketing first, then sales, and then products. And I want to end off this video by saying, marketing isn't just lead gen. Marketing is your content, right? Content is very, very important. What do you put out there for the world to see, right? That's what marketing is, right? Because leads alone is a supplement, right? It should not be your online leads, for lack of a better word, right? Online leads are like, there's a supplement, and these will convert, yes, right, and they'll lead to more referrals, and you're only using them to spark more referrals in, because referrals are the highest quality of leads, right? So marketing first, then work on your sales, and if you validate the sales yourself, then go build your sales team later on, and then your product is last, right? You can work on your product the last. And of course, I'm not saying you completely neglect your product, but have a good enough, service delivery is a better word. I keep on saying product. But that's how you want to treat your business, right? And, this is the way that, I always tell all of these companies and all these agents, I work with hundreds of agents, and this is the biggest mistake they make. They start focusing on the wrong thing, and before you know it, a couple years in, it just doesn't go the way they expected. And it's usually because of this rule. It's a golden principle, and you need to follow every single time. Hopefully this video helps, and see you guys in the next one.